Welcome back from the rest hold, everybody. It's time for us to start getting into Elimination Chamber predictions, and unfortunately, there's not a match for the pre-show. They've announced that instead they're going to be doing a MizTV interview with Daniel Bryan. So I don't think that there's really too much to go with this. I don't think that this is going to spawn, some big feuds or anything like that, but I'm assuming that this is just going to be some promotional thing for that DVD that they're doing or whatever. Maybe there's a chance that Miz gets involved with somebody, though, and I'm more curious about that than anything else, because at this point, and this sounds kind of rough, I don't give a shit about Daniel Bryan. Until he comes back, I don't really want to see his face anymore. So if they want to do a network special or a DVD, or they want to have him, cut a couple promos and stuff like that, I know it's not going to amount to anything. Don't care. And I might even skip this. I usually try not to, but I see no reason why anybody should bother with it. But maybe you guys will convince me otherwise. What do you think's happening here? Is it going to be worth watching, or is it just a promo for DVD?
I don't know. I think, with Daniel Bryan, as much as I like him, I'll have to agree with you, Tony. I think keeping him on TV so often, even though he's kind of out of commission right now, is not the way to go with him. I think absence makes the heart grow fonder in that case. Let us miss him before you keep bringing him back all the time. So if he's ever actually able to wrestle again, that will be cool. But, like we've discussed in the past, with his injuries, it's so up in the air. As far as this MizTV segment goes, I mean, like you said, they're probably just going to put over that DVD they did. And didn't they just show that after Monday Night Raw on the network? Did anybody watch that?
Did they show it then? I never ended up checking that out.
Or maybe it was just like a commercial for it. I don't know.
It was kind of busy after Raw.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll watch the segment. I'm interested to see what it's all about, but I really have no expectations of that segment. So we'll see. I mean, Miz is back. He's done filming the movie, so he's back on the regular roster now, right? I mean, is going to start a feud with somebody, or maybe that's where they're going with it?
I don't know. I mean, who would he be feuding with? There's not a whole lot of people.
God, please do not let it be Mizdow or Sandow or whoever he's calling himself this week, Mandow.
Nah, I think that's over.
God, I hope so.
It should be. They shouldn't just bring it back, because they fucked it up. And you know what? If you're going to fuck it up like that, don't go back to the well. But, I don't know. I mean, a lot of people are involved in the Elimination Chamber match, and the only person that stands out to me that isn't is a heel, and that's Stardust.
Rusev is injured, so perhaps Miz might take his spot in the chamber.
That would be a good way to accomplish something. If he's that injured, then I'm down for that. Miz
Who was it that he said?
What was that?
What did he say was...
It's injured?
Yeah.
That's Rusev, yeah.
No, not injured. I meant who would he said would replace him.
The Miz.
Miz? That's someone, maybe, but they could also use this opportunity to possibly bring someone up from NXT, which they're doing already with Kevin Owens, maybe a surprise guy. Maybe Tyler Breeze in a sort of way. I don't know if they would pull the trigger on that, but that'd be someone I'd like to see in an Elimination Chamber style thing. Just just for a one-off at least.
I would think if anybody gets replaced in there, it's going to be either Stardust gets the shot, or...
Well, that's my first choice.
Or that, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. But I do think that the idea of The Miz doing that could be a good way to accomplish something in this segment. Because if it's really just a situation where they're promoting the DVD, fuck it. Don't care at all.
I think they're going to be promoting more so tough enough than a DVD.
I think it's just going to be one of those, hey, you guys like Daniel Bryan, right? You should tune in. You should order the network. You like Daniel Bryan, order the network. I think that's what's going to be.
Wago, Payton, any thoughts?
I misplaced my fucks.
I don't think I have any spare ones to give you, so I can't help out with that.
No, I think I have a
I'm all
spare
out of-
one in my pocket. Give me a sec.
All right, pass it here.
Okay, there you go.
Thanks. Well, thanks, Drew. So now I can do this. As far as it goes, I think it's just a network special, and it's just to entice people to purchase it. I don't think it's going to amount to anything. It'd be nice if they did something with Miz getting into the Elimination Chamber, be with Rusev being injured, and thank fuck I did not pick Rusev back up or keep him.
I was thinking last week that would have been a good idea for you to pick him back up. I would have made that mistake if I were you. And then I'd be fucked.
Huh.
Nice input there, Peyton.
Well, to be fair, no one gave him any fucks.
Yeah, that is true. Anybody have any spare fucks to give Peyton?
I got one. Here you go.
Fresh out.
No, Drew's fucks suck. I hope Daniel Bryan says yes. I really don't have anything more for this. I mean, Daniel Bryan's injured. What's going to happen? They're not going to start a feud here. This is all promotional purposes for whatever it may be. The network, Tough Enough, both, Mrs. Movie, whatever they're trying to put over.
Oh shit, he has that movie too. God damn, if this is really just like, here's a movie, here's a DVD, here's Tough Enough, see you guys. Holy shit, I'd much
There's
rather...
gonna be a T-shirt somewhere in there.
Right. Maybe it's a Happy Days T-shirt.
some glow sticks.
They're just going to be talking about the Dean Malenko yard sale. What else we got here? I don't know. This is like some leftover crap from WCW. Man, if they're going to do that, I would just rather watch Booker T tell some terrible jokes and laugh at himself.
I remember they were doing that for a while, where they would just like cut backstage and there would be like a table full of WWE shop merchandise, and they would just have a different wrestler every week, just like pocket at you. That was fun for a little bit. I wonder where they stopped that.
Maybe they made enough sales. It was all because they needed to push that section of product. That's it.
I can see one good thing coming out of this MizTV segment with Daniel Bryan, and that is that Drew will get some appearance points.
You still have Daniel Bryan?
Yeah, he does.
Wow. Why?
So he can get appearance points.
Exactly. No reason to drop him if there's no one worthy of picking him up.
We'll see. Anybody have the Miz?
I don't think so.
I don't know. Maybe I'll pick him up, Tony. I haven't decided yet.
I guess you'll have to stick around to the end of the show to find out.
Yeah.
You can't tell, but I'm pointing at you right now.
No, I'm doing the thing where you point two fingers and it goes back and forth. Like, eh.
The 2-finger gun things. That's what I was doing.
That's exactly what I was doing.
Bang, bang, bang. Check out later. Yeah, so we're going to continue this on because fuck this segment and fuck WWE for doing that. If they end up doing something as lame as that, if they do something extra, cool. Hope it's good. But let's get into matches. Those are the ones that matter. Next up, what we're going to talk about is the Tag Team Championship match. So on part 5, go ahead and listen to that. Click on the next video if you're watching this on YouTube. If not, and you're on iTunes and Stitcher, then all you got to do is wait, and we will be right back. Make sure to leave your comments below and do that for all the other parts, and we will be right back, like I just said.